Welcome to Uncle Ken's kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make simplest way to make Vietnamese phở, beef noodles, broth and soup. We need 3.5 pounds of biscuit, 1.5 pounds of beef tenderloins, 1 pack of dry rice stick noodle called bánh phở, 2 tablespoons fish sauce, 2 tablespoons of rock sugar, 1 teaspoon peppercorn, 2 teaspoons sea salt, a few short stick cinnamon, 2 star anise, and 1 cardamom, and 1 teaspoon coriander seed, 2 onions, lemongrass optional, 3 steak, 3 ounce ginger. To make it so simple, you don't need all the beef bone and all that. You just bought this beef soup base, sell anywhere in co-op, superstore. This is close to 1 liter beef soup base. And that's how simply to make phở at home for your family. I will show you how. First step, 1 pack bánh phở called rice stick noodle, around 454 grams, 16 ounces. You soak in warm water for half an hour only, and then strain it out. Now I blend biscuit in boiling water, roughly 3 liters, to get rid the excess blood, so your soup will be nice and clear. Bring it back to a boil about 3 minutes. 4 liters of water. Put in your pot, add in close to 1 liter beef soup broth. Now the biscuit is already blended for a few minutes. You see all the scum on top, that's the excess blood. You can wash in cold water in the sink, or just transfer right over to your nice and clean broth. Don't bring to a rough boil, just simmer. I will toast all ingredients and add in next. Ginger, flatten out, you need the maximum flavor. Lemongrass. Lemon, break it gently. Onion, split in half. I have a pan that's hot. You can lightly toast all your ingredients: star anise, peppercorn, cinnamon, cardamom, and ginger, and onion. If you like to do on the pan, it's okay. If you don't want, you can put on the pan. You can toast it in the small oven. Just lightly toast, give the maximum flavor. I'm gonna use the pan. Add the ingredient in. And toast it lightly. Ginger. Then you can transfer everything into the pot. After half an hour, I strain the noodle and let it sit. After all the ingredients being lightly toasted, I will remove them and put them into the cheesecloth. Okay, since I have this strainer, I can put all the spice inside here, so make it easy when it's done. You don't have to strain your stuff, but if you don't have this, you can use a cheesecloth to put everything in and tie up. If you don't have a cheesecloth, add all ingredients into your soup, but you have to strain your soup out when it's all finished. Now add spices into the pot, lemongrass, or the toasted onion, and let it simmer. Cook at least for 1.5 to 2 hours until the biscuit is tender. You can slice your tenderloin into your liking thickness, because your tenderloin is very tender. You don't have to worry about the thickness. It's just like that. It's beautiful piece like that. After 1 hour simmering the stock, keep checking on the scum. Just remove them, soup will be nice and clear. Now you can add in 2 tablespoons of raw sugar. To taste, 2 teaspoons of sea salt, 2 tablespoons of fish sauce, and let it simmer for another 1 hour. Check on your liquid as long as you maintain 4.5 to 5 liters of liquid. After 3 hours of simmering, now the brisket is tender, but you don't want too tender. You want still tender but still crunchy. Now I remove the brisket out to let it rest for half an hour before I slice it. Besides, you can remove all your lemongrass and onion and the herb basket if you like. If you don't, you can leave it in for a little bit longer, then be nicer. After that, you can adjust your stock, taste it if you need more salt or more sugar. Make sure you remain about 4.5 liters of liquid after you move all the meat out. Stock is about 3 liters, and add in another roughly liter. Every pound of meat, roughly 1 liter of stock. And the adjustment I tasted, I add in 1 more teaspoon of salt and let it simmer. You will leave a little bit of brisket fat in there, not too much, so when you put into your pho, it lost of flavor. Don't remove them all. If you don't like fat, you can remove it, but I suggest you leave some in there. See how nice and golden and clear the soup is? That's the finishing result. The brisket is resting well. Now I'm gonna slice it. Nice and tender. After 3 hours freezing. The water boiling, you add 1 teaspoon into your water for blanching your noodle. You 1 handful of noodle, depend how much you like, add into boiling salt water, only 10 seconds, not too long, just like that, and you're done. In your bowl. Biscuit. Add in the filet mignon. Add some bean sprout. Add soup right over top the medium rare filet mignon. You can add red onion, scallion, cilantro, squeeze some lemon. If you like spicy, add on pepper. And we have a dip here with sriracha, hoisin. And all your herb right here. You can add on some herb, basil, leaf. That's how the simple pho today. If you like it, like and subscribe. I'm gonna taste it, see how the soup. Wow, so light, delicious. Hot for the cold winter day, and the noodle at the bottom. I'm gonna mix it up like that, and you can enjoy the pho like this. See how the noodle still chewy because you don't have to blanch it too long. Can't even want to get up to my chopstick. Biscuit and a bit of tenderloin. Pepper, the noodle, and 1 onion. It's a look Yummy? I'm gonna taste it. Okay, like that. I cannot talk yet. My mouth full. The chewy noodle, the tenderness of tenderloin, the brisket is a little bit fatty, but it's so tender that melt in your mouth. The basil, the red onion, and the broth. It's beautiful pho. You don't have to use the tenderloin. You can use inside round or strip loin, any kind of beef that you desire, as long as not too much fat. That's how you make pho in 3 hours. Thank you for watching.